There's so many bullish vibes across the board that it's hard to say whether it's a bull market or still we're in a bear market. Solana hit $120, so it's basically did 12x since the lowest of the low, around $10, actually even $8, $9. That was probably the lowest for Solana. So if you bought at the very deep of the bear market, then you had a really nice profit. Of course, these profits transferred to meme coins and NFTs, and as we close this year, I wanted to give a little bit summary of what to expect in the next year. So first of all, I'm very close to hit 10,000 subscribers, so if you didn't do it, please sub to the channel and help me reach 10,000 before the end of the year. We still have a couple of days to go, and I'm optimistic about hitting the goal here. I plan to do a bunch of bonuses and a bunch of things that coming into the new year, especially create a Telegram channel, maybe also a Telegram group at some point once I decide that there's a lot of people that want to talk with each other, but Telegram channel at least to have a place where I can post some of the most interesting stuff. Moreover, what I'm going to do is also I plan on streaming more. I think it's more interesting to stream and talk with you, also do things live. So for example, when I do research on new coins, I could have you on the back as well, so we can exchange ideas. Maybe you can point me somewhere. Also, we'll see how I do research, so that might be interesting for both sides. And now coming to what I'll be looking at also is first of all, there's this post by Patrick Dynamo DeFi where he compares Solana and Ethereum search term, and this is very interesting. This is the over the time of the past 12 months, but especially interesting is the past 30 days. So you can see that actually Solana overcome Ethereum. There's more people interested in searching about Solana right now than Ethereum, and this might be very great indicator of what is about to happen, because especially if the retail comes, if the tourists come, or the people that weren't here for the bull market that are only learning now about the crypto, they might come to Solana. Solana is super cheap and it makes sense that they will start with Solana instead of paying high gas fees of Ethereum. So this is the bullish case for Solana. Also, Ethereum is sitting still at around $20 to $2,300, which means that it didn't move much since the beginning of December, while Solana went from like $50 to $120 in the same time span, doing basically over 2x. Also, talking about different meme coins, I wanted to mention again that I help run this website degenfrog.com, and you can go to Solana memes, and there's a bunch of different coins from that we currently track, adding more as well. So you can see that, for example, we had different dog coins, different cat coins, and there are different memes as well that are worth tracking. Generally speaking, this is not financial advice. Nothing on this channel is, and I have to repeat every time that you buy everything on your own risk, and you should do your research before that. I'm not any kind of financial advisor. I just talk about stuff that I find interesting in one way or another, and in crypto, there are many scams, so you have to beware. You can't really jump into every kind of project you see, or at least if you jump into every kind of project, you have to expect that like 80% will fail you. So having said that, Solana meme coins will be great, probably also 2024, because meme coins in general are a great narrative. They're the easiest to think about, and I started tracking those based by the tweet by Anzem. Anzem is currently one of the leading figures on Twitter with almost close to 200,000 subscribers. He's writing a lot about Solana in particular and becoming the leading figure and top voices on crypto Twitter. So I'm going to definitely talk more about what he tweets, and also embrace some of his ideas as well here. Now, the great thing was, and still is, different crypto airdrops. So the website you see here is airdrops.io. We already had quite a lot of airdrops, especially if you think about Pive network, if you think about different stuff on Solana. Jito, of course, was a very big thing, but there are more airdrops coming as well. So especially Blast is coming, that will be on Ethereum, but this is the kind of the same thing as with Blair, where you can farm points. But there are other things like Frame. If you traded NFTs anytime in the past couple of years, you probably have already some kind of an airdrop, so you can check Frame. You can also check a bunch of other airdrops. I'll be definitely covering them on this channel in the next year, because I think, especially if the bull market returns, we're going to see a lot of very interesting airdrops. The current one that I'm looking at is Jupiter, of course. Jupiter is the aggregator for liquidity on Solana. So if you are trading meme coins on Solana and you're using Jupiter, you probably can earn a lot of points. We will transfer to Jupiter airdrop. They plan to have a bunch of seasons, so it will also be similar to things like Blur, where you actually farm, and by engaging with the protocol, by trading, you naturally will get additional points. So it makes sense, and you're getting incentivized to trade even more meme coins. Now, I'm also going to talk about more on-chain exchanges. I think a lot of action is coming to on-chain. I still have to make a video about Woo. Woo is one of the top exchanges, and I haven't made a tutorial yet about Woo, but just wanted to mention that briefly. I'll probably do that in the next couple of days, weeks, depending on the time schedule here, but wanted to just give it a shout out. But there are other also very interesting on-chain exchanges. I was already talking recently about Vertex, but there are also others that are doing very, very interesting stuff. So having said that, it definitely seems like that 2024 might be the year of Solana, but I wouldn't say that it's the end for Ethereum, and we might have some unexpected rises, especially that there's going to be an ETF also for Ethereum. So we're going to first of all, at the beginning of January, look into ETF of Bitcoin, but then we're going to have also ETF for Ethereum, and that might be very interesting. So I wouldn't fade Ethereum, especially that there are a lot of NFT collectors on Ethereum that didn't really move to Solana. Of course, people will probably start building NFT ecosystem much better on Solana as well, because the reason here is that on Ethereum we really have a lot of art, a lot of artists that we're building. It's not only PFPs, while on Solana you have not really that many PFP collections, first of all, and then you don't really have that much art either. Most of the people were building on Ethereum so far, so I guess if the interest shifts to Solana, more people will be coming to Solana as well. We're looking for proper art, proper PFPs, and you can already see that on Twitter, people asking about what kind of collections they can buy into. So of course, some of the profits will go there. This is what happened actually in 2021, because if you remember, then basically once there were enough of the bull market momentum, people were jumping into NFTs, trading, of course, different meme coins, but then taking profits and buying some kind of NFTs. And this is how that was the chance for like the Bored Ape Yacht Club to rise. There were a bunch of other collections that were raising at that time, like Doodles, for example. Art Blocks was of course big and was started around the end of 2020, beginning of 2021 with the first collections. So that was a very exciting time. And if you can find something like that on Solana, if you can be early to Solana NFTs with the proper collections, then it might pay very well in the long run. Of course, you have to remember that it's super risky. NFTs are even more riskier than meme coins sometimes, because you have lower liquidity often, and sometimes you just buy collector's pieces, but there's the art aspect to everything. Meme coins are just meme coins, and it's mostly about the ticker and the memes, while PFPs you can run them on Twitter as your profile pic. So that's the additional thing here. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. As I've mentioned, we're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. Very close right now. I'm going to give probably some do some giveaway also once we hit 10,000. So if you're before 10,000 and if you manage to subscribe before that, definitely comment down below and I'll be doing something, some surprises. So Telegram is probably coming, streams are coming, some kind of giveaway is coming as well, and there are more bonuses to come. 2024 looks super exciting. Even if it's not the bull market yet, the full bull market, there are definitely a lot more interest in crypto in general, and a lot of more people coming, a lot of more builders, a lot of new projects that are coming. So it's super, super exciting. So yeah, this is what we're going to do. Very exciting stuff. Also, I'm going to tell you more about the other projects that I'm doing here, basically collecting data, trying to have them in the best form possible available to all of you. That's the goal here. So stay with me and subscribe. See you in the next video.